So guys, it's Dimexyttv and I'm back with another reaction video. So today we are reacting to camping in snowstorm with no tent, no sleeping bag. Just out here wilding in the wild. So if you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on into this video.
Hello, my name is Luke Nichols, and this is the My Life Outdoors YouTube channel. And no, you're not imagining things. This is not my YouTube channel. Some of you guys may have heard that Steven's wife was recently diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, I'm so
right
sorry.
now, Steven's got a lot on his plate, taking care of his wife and his 4 kids.
Oh my God.
So I thought I might step in and do a little
That's
YouTube video
horrible.
for him, so he can worry about one thing at a time. And so here I am in the interior of Alaska with no tent, no sleeping bag, and I'm going to be sleeping in the middle of a snowstorm. I've got about 2 hours to build a shelter and gather enough firewood to last me 17 hours of darkness. Oh, and because this is Steven's channel, I will be doing a little bit of gear review along the way. So come
I like
along
how you
for
just
the
got
ride.
this sniper
It'll
on
be a
the
good time.
fucking shoulder.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh no, not GPS with the voice on it.
Man, I'm getting a late start today. It's almost 2 o'clock and the sun's gonna set at 4.
Damn.
Woo. Let's give the ice the old stomp test. The ice on creeks is really unpredictable. Some places it'll be feet thick and the other places it'll be super thin. Just kind of don't know. Oh, look at this. There's an otter right there. See him? Hey, little guy. Look at him. He's scooting on his belly right there. You can see where the water's punched up through the ice and it's flowing across the top of the ice. Sketchy stuff, man. We don't want to be over there. Ah, the creek's getting really close to frozen over.
Yo, W Ray, thank you so much. I appreciate that. GG's. Astro Boy, I'm gonna give you a follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thank you. I'm gonna follow you back
Tell
right
right
now.
now that there's no dignified way to get down this hill.
We just watch it. We just watch it. White people do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
I've burned up
Be
a
in
lot
the
of
wild
time
and
getting
shit.
close to sunset. I need to really find a place to camp. It's really
No
hard
offense.
to gather materials in the dark. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Thank you.
I like this root ball.
I got
see
you,
where
bro.
A big
I got
birch
you
tree
back.
just tipped over, and its roots pulled up. And
It's
made
real
this
though, you know.
Wall of dirt. It's a great place
No
to build
tent.
your shelter. One, because it's a
No
wall that I don't have to
shelter.
make. Another nice part is that area underneath the root ball. You know, that's bare ground, and you can look at it and see what kind of dirt it is. It's a lot of clay and rocks, and birch trees don't grow in swamps. So I know if I build a fire here, it's not going to thaw out a swamp and turn into a mud hole. There's just tons of dead wood around here, so plenty of fuel for a fire and materials for my shelter.
Let me shout you out.
All right. Well, in honor of Steven, I thought I would do a little bit of gear review while I camp. If you guys are looking for a camp saw, hands down the best one on the market is the Agawa. This is the Boreal. They're just indestructible, high quality saws. I've had this thing for years. I only need to change the saw blade about once every year or two. There's a number of copycats out there now, but this is the original. This is the best.
They just be having anything. Ah, that noises.
It's hard to emphasize how much of a time crunch I'm
Damn,
in
that
right
shit
now.
was
I've got about
fast.
2.5 hours.
The way he
before
just
it's
cut
dark.
the tree
For the
like
next
that,
2
it was
hours, I need to cut
crazy.
enough wood to build my shelter
That was
and
so
supply my fire to
fast.
keep me warm all night long. So what I do is I just gather all the wood I can, throw it in a pile near the shelter, and then if the sun goes down on me, I can sit there and work on it next to the fire instead of wandering around in the dark looking for trees I can't see.
Nice. He got to work immediately. Bro, that chainsaw coming in clutch,
There's a lot of dead
brother.
birch here. Birch
The way
trees
he's
burn a
just
lot
cutting
hotter
through the
and
fucking
longer
trees
than
is
spruce
crazy.
trees. So I'll need much less birch firewood than I would spruce.
Okay, birch, spruce. This is some Minecraft shit right there. The birch and the spruce. W
Tree came
chainsaw.
down and knocked my glasses off.
Whoa, I would have liked to see that.
Somewhere down here, I think.
I'm sorry. I would have liked to see that. Bro, go ahead and find them binoculars, Velma.
There
My
they are.
binoculars.
Man,
My
they were really buried.
glasses.
All right, I'm gonna put them in my pocket.
Bro, that's why I
the birch
stopped
trees
wearing
will
my
make good
glasses.
firewood.
I
I need
lost
the
them a
spruce
lot.
trees for my structure. I think I'm gonna cut that one down and that one.
Bro, the way he's taking these trees out. Timber! Timber! The way he's taking these trees out is like so like smooth. I don't know. It's like really like butter. Maybe the editing is just that good. He's
Tell you
making it
what,
look
guys, It's
easy.
getting dark quick. I need to put some vigor in my step. There's
Some
a couple
vigor.
nice dead
Need
trees.
to put some vigor in my step. All the snow just falling too. Damn, how many trees are we gonna need? I've never built like a shelter before in the wilderness, so I don't know how many trees we need for
I need
this.
to get a fire going. It's getting dark. I am soaked through and the temperature's gonna drop here once the sun goes down. So I need a
Hell
nice
yeah, it
fire
is.
before I start freezing up. I gotta be really careful where I put my tools down. The snow will bury them so quick and then you can't find them and then you're in real trouble. Let's get the snow out of here.
Wish you had a
Getting
rake,
old,
bro.
I keep having to put my glasses
Getting
on my head.
old.
And I'll tell you what, it is really wet out here. All the wood is soaking and covered in ice. It can be really challenging to start a fire. So I'm going to use one of these Duraflame fire starters. I really
Okay,
love these
he
things.
brought a
They're
fire
waterproof,
starter.
windproof. They burn like the devil.
At least
They're
he brought
super
that.
duper light. They're about the same weight as styrofoam. And take a little stick and wrap some cotton ball around it. Kind of use it like a little
Okay.
torch. Oh, my hands are shaking.
Okay, and we got fire. And we got fire.
I'm gonna go through and knock all the limbs off the poles. The limbs and scrap pieces go in the fire. The parts I'm gonna use to build my shelter, I lean up against the root ball, let those dry next to the fire so they're nice and warm and dry.
Bro, we're gonna have to learn how to do a lot of this shit, bro. When the world goes offline, bro, if you know what I'm saying. We're gonna have to learn how to go back to this state, bro.
I had my
Learning how to
headlamp around
start
my
a
neck for when
fire.
it gets dark and a branch snagged
Build
it and
shelter using
shot
trees.
my headlamp into the snow. I see it flew around somewhere around here.
He lost it.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Damn. Damn, that fire get hot.
It's a toasty fire. I'm gonna be sleeping tonight right where this fire is. All the dirt in this giant root ball and all the dirt underneath the fire is storing massive amounts of heat energy. And the more heat I can dump into the ground and into this root ball, the warmer I'm gonna sleep tonight. If you wanna stay warm when camping, what's underneath you makes a big difference. I'd rather sleep on warm ground without a sleeping bag than sleep on cold ground with a sleeping bag. It makes that much of a difference. All right,
Okay.
enough talking. I gotta keep processing.
I don't want to
these
sleep on
logs.
the ground at all, but you know. To each its own.
I need a little snack break. I am exhausted and hungry. Haven't eaten since breakfast.
I hope you had a hearty
Around
breakfast.
My jacket. All right. I got myself a little lunch snack here. This
Okay,
is a
period.
It's a native Alaskan dish. Sometimes it's called Eskimo ice cream. You take wild berries and raw fish, and you whip it up with snow and Crisco and sugar. And I got some pilot bread.
Oh, this is a white meal for
shelf-stable
sure.
cracker that's really common up here in Alaska.
No offense,
Well,
guys,
It's cold,
by the way.
kind of froze solid a little bit. But honestly,
Raw-
it's pretty good. And it's
but
not
raw?
as fishy as you'd think.
But you've been out here for hours and you're eating raw food? I don't know, man. I hope it was in a cooler or something, bro. I wouldn't trust it. Hours without seafood? You know, seafood usually is like not as good quality after 2 hours. Oh shit, almost knocked the camera out, my guy. Almost knocked the camera out with that one.
I thawed out the ground and heated up the root ball. Now I've moved the fire right here. Typically when I do this, I'd let that fire burn down against the root ball for like 5-6 hours. But it's pretty mild tonight, so about an hour and a half of burning should be all right. But now I need to go ahead and make my bed.
Make his bed. I'm trying to get the technique. He's literally building his bed over the fire. Okay, no, he's not. Bro, I was about to say, like, what? Okay.
I'll tell you what, this shelter is really warm, but this bed is hard on the back.
Oh, I
I'm
bet.
gonna try to do something about that. I'm gonna see if
Get some
gather some sort of padding or something.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this.
I'm getting too old for this.
There's tons of these cranberry bushes around my campsite, and I think if I gather up a bunch of those, I can make something slightly more comfortable. Plus, I can eat a few cranberries.
How?
Cranberries aren't the best to eat straight off the bush. They're pretty tart, but after the first frost or two, they taste a little better. Let's do it.
Yeah, you have to need something like that. Yeah, that's better. That's better, right? I mean, I'd imagine, right?
Oh, that is definitely better.
Okay,
Oh,
I got my answer.
A little
I got my
lumpy,
answer.
though, but man, that is better. Man, that feels pretty darn good. And by using green branches, I'm much less likely to wake up in the middle of the night on fire. So that's important. Well, I'm getting old, so I
Wake
brought
up
a
in the
little bit of
middle
a
of the night on
luxury
fire.
item with me.
Okay.
Brought myself a caribou hide. Caribou hides are really bulky, but they're very light. Probably the best animal hide you
caribou
can sleep
hide.
on. Oh.
I mean, it's still in
I'm
nature, I
tired.
guess, so.
Oh, starting to snow again. I might pull a tarp out. I really don't want to get my bed wet.
My bed wet.
It's a pretty basic lightweight nylon tarp. I think QU makes it.
Okay. Okay. This is pretty good.
Now I need to chop up some firewood. I need enough firewood to last me till sunup at 9 in the morning. So let's see, that's 6, so about 15 hours.
Chunky. Damn, that's huge.
That wall helps reflect heat back towards me, so it makes
Okay.
the fire more efficient. And it also keeps
Nice.
the wind from blowing the smoke into my shelter. So I don't like
Nice.
getting smoked out in the middle of the night.
Smoked out.
Whoa, man, I need a rest. Really glad that it's not blowing too hard and I'm dried out for the most part, so I'm feeling nice and toasty.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, guys, I really like these Hyperlight bags. The Hyperlight bags are not the lightest bags on the market, but they're close. But they're a heck of a lot more durable and a lot more comfortable than the lightest bags on the market.
So you gonna
if you
put
want
his head
a
on that?
functional bag that can hold a lot of gear, especially for winter camping, this is it.
It is a big
All right, I
bag.
brought a little thermometer along. We can see how much warmer it is in the shelter versus outside. So first I'm gonna put this outside. We'll let that sit and acclimate. And let's go get some snow. Lots of fresh snow to choose from.
Okay, period. What is this
I
for?
think it's time to start making some dinner.
Wait, making some dinner.
I brought a moose steak from home. I think this is the last one I have. Got some potatoes, got some smoked salmon. Looks a little frozen, so I'm gonna
Okay.
stick it by the fire to warm up. And
Okay.
brought along something special.
You got a lot of food.
This is a ball of pork fat. Now wait, hear me out. 6 months ago, I took this pork fat and I ground it up till it was nice and smooth and I kneaded it into a ball. Then I chopped up a whole bunch of basil, cilantro, and parsley and I mixed it into this pork fat and added a ton of garlic salt. I did that 6 months ago and the herbs inside it are still fresh. Pure fat is a natural preservative. If you coat
Okay.
something in lard, it doesn't go bad very quickly. I'm gonna use this to cook my steak and I'm gonna go ahead and make a stew with it.
Oh.
But I am looking forward to this.
Okay.
Let's see.
He's prepared.
Oh, all of that snow
Oh,
melted
nice.
down to just a couple cups. Oh, I'm gonna have to melt a lot of snow.
How's he cleaning the water?
All right, got some bread flour and yeast in a Ziploc bag. I'm gonna add some warm water, and by tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have bread dough. I'm gonna have fresh bread for my breakfast. You just add bread flour and yeast. Don't even need to measure it. Put a small dash, put a big spoonful, doesn't matter. Once it's mixed up pretty good, I just stick it somewhere where it won't freeze and it'll be ready by tomorrow morning.
Okay, period.
I'm gonna cook some
Man,
of
this
this
guy's
moose
surviving,
like a steak. Some of it
if
I'm gonna put in
anything.
my stew.
He's
If you're looking for
surviving.
healthy, high protein foods, it's hard to beat moose.
I've never
a while
ate
ago,
moose.
I got tired of
Have you
putting
guys
all
ate
my
moose?
condiments and spices in little camping bottles, and I ended up just going
Okay,
on
good.
Amazon.com.
We got some
and you can
seasoning.
get the little things of spices and
We got some
condiments
seasoning,
that you get,
guys.
you know, 7-Elevens and restaurants and stuff. Saves me so much time and energy. It's lighter too.
Okay, we seasoning that thing.
I made this
Okay.
thing a couple years ago. It's just a piece of weldable sheet metal that I went and seasoned like you would cast iron. Works really good. Gonna add the moose meat. Gonna use a little bit of this lard to grease my pan.
Okay.
Throw in some potatoes.
Okay. Okay.
It's getting cold outside and I'm not moving around as much as I used to. Yeah, that feels better. I should go check on the thermometer. 25 degrees Fahrenheit or -5 degrees Celsius, so not very cold. Not too bad. Let's
cold
see
to
what
me.
temperature it is in the
Shit.
shelter. Right there next to my bed.
It's cold to me.
Look at that, it's about 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius.
That's
Wouldn't
not
call
bad for it
hot,
being
but
cold.
it's certainly a lot warmer than out there in the snow.
Right.
I'm gonna put a piece of pilot bread in here and it'll thicken up the soup, make it a little bit more like a stew. The smoked salmon's from my buddy John up in Nome. Man, he makes some killer smoked salmon. Oh, that smells amazing. Look at that. Whew.
Okay, okay.
Well, that
We got some
is
steak
not
in the
bad.
wild.
It's not too shabby. I didn't ruin it.
Okay, we got some okay. Steak, potatoes.
Moose steak, moose and potato stew, smoked salmon, and pilot bread.
We eating
We're
good
leaning
tonight.
heavy into the Alaskan food theme.
We eating good tonight
is
for the
good.
wild. I never had
That
moose.
stew is really good. That turned out really well. Oh, all the herbs and garlic flavor in there and the fat. Oh, man, that is good.
I'd love to try doing that stew again with like a rabbit or a ptarmigan or something.
A
Man, that'd be
rabbit.
so good on a hunting trip.
We're already eating moose, my guy. Now we're talking about rabbits.
That was a lot of food.
Chocolate
That was
covered
a lot of
almonds just
food.
to leave a nice taste in my mouth. Tell you what, guys, another product I like a lot is these Solomon Tundras. They're rated to -20 and they're built like a hiking boot. So if you want something you can hike in, you can snowshoe in, but you need it for serious cold too, these things are hard to beat. There's warmer boots on the market and there's better hiking boots on the market. But if you need a warm hiking boot, not much else. They've held up really well too. I've had them for about 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
I'm constantly standing in the fire and kicking stuff. They haven't caught on fire yet. Oh, need to go do the dishes before this freezes.
Not doing the dishes. Okay, doing the dishes. Infinite water glitch. How we doing
Now that
the
I'm
dishes?
done cooking,
What
I
soap?
stoked up the
What soap
fire
are
and
we using?
Temperature's gone up nicely. It says now the shelter's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius, so it's cozy. My back is done. I'm gonna take some Advil and just relax.
I'm gonna take some Advil.
Busting out one of my favorite products. These are adhesive body warmers from Hot Hands. The side that's not facing the fire is always a little bit cold, so I put one of these on my lower back. Helps keep
Nice.
me warm.
I have the same brush. Oh my god.
Gloves drying. Well, I'm tired, full, warm, and dry. It's time to get some sleep. Other than that otter, I haven't seen any signs of any animals, so I
That's
think it's
good.
just gonna be me tonight. But I think it's time to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Nice. Whoa. Oh, the fire got really close, my guy. I'm glad he woke up. Oh my god.
Woke up and my wood pile was on fire.
I'm glad you woke up.
Oh, well, good morning. Tell you what, this shelter was an absolute success. It was so toasty warm and my back doesn't hurt.
Having the twigs is a little bit of a spring, and the caribou hide made all the difference in the world.
Also helps that it was pretty warm last night. I think it only got down to like 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's been snowing on and off all night long. So I put my pot down here and been catching water that's been melting off my shelter. Well, I think I need to get up and start getting some breakfast made. Our bread dough's looking pretty good. Got a little jar full of powdered tang. If you guys grew up in the 90s, or if you live in Alaska, you probably know what tang is. But hot tang is very much a thing here.
Okay.
Hot tang in a cow horn mug with substantial amounts of ash floating in it.
Substantial amounts of ash.
Ooh, that's hot. Add a little snow. I really like this mug. I made it out of a cow horn.
That is cool.
Super easy. It's not the most practical backpacking cup, but it looks awesome. All right, I got some little packets of honey here.
Okay.
Warm campfire bread with melted butter and honey. It's amazing. Every time I think about campers eating instant oatmeal for breakfast, it makes me sad.
That makes me sad.
Well, this has been a great trip and a great shelter, but I need to pack up and get out of here. And I'm a little worried that my car is buried. It snowed a lot more than the weatherman was suggesting, and I might have some difficulty getting my car out of that parking lot, especially if the plow buried me. That'll be fun to see what happens. Well, if you guys have enjoyed this video, I hope you'll check out more of the videos here on this YouTube channel.
Can you
Steven's
show
done
us
a
the
great
car?
job making some awesome gear review and gear testing videos. I have bought more than one tent because of Steven's reviews. But Steven and his family have a lot on their plate right now, and I think it would mean a lot to them if we showed our support by clicking that subscribe button and watching a few of those videos. But I think it's time to get this place cleaned up. Oh.
That was a
now I
good
gotta go
setup.
hike back to the car and see if I can get it out of that parking lot.
How do you know where the car is though? Like, I'd
Got
be
about
so
8 inches
lost.
of snow more than when I walked in. It's a little bit trickier.
How do you remember?
Man,
Oh, it wasn't that bad. It's not that bad.
it's kind of
Right.
hard to see where the road is and where the ditch is. So I put my shovel right on the edge of the ditch, so I know I have to drive to the right of the shovel. Turn on all-wheel drive, turn off traction
Nice.
control, and give it lots of gas. Whew. Old Kia didn't let me down.
Okay,
that's about
Kia.
it. I'm heading home. Make sure to check out more videos from the My Life Outdoors YouTube channel.
Nice.
I'll see you guys later.
I'll see you later. W video. He survived the wild. No tent, no shelter, but he did it. He made the shelter, and he brought a lot of food with him. Shit, he was eating good last night. Eating moose, eating fucking salmon. Okay, clock it. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'm out.